Alright, now we got this guy, which I'm very nervous about. I'm just gonna say, like, I don't sympathize with this guy at all.
Nimdak, you are kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure of sorts to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
This compound looks familiar. But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area?
Alright, so I'm guessing... Okay, so he has amnesia. So he probably didn't even know what the fuck he did. It's probably not even familiar. Alright, let's look at this guy.
This god is the picture of good health. His gun is quite impressive too. This man is starved nearly to death. Interesting. I can see his skeletal structure without an X-ray.
Yeah, so his concern... He sees the starving man and he automatically looks at it through a scientific lens. Goes to show something, huh?
Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over.
Okay, so now this is the hospital, so we're probably gonna see some stupid ass shit here.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will have time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
See, this is Nazi symbolism here.
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking psycho, man. I mean, he even says it, even though he forgot his memory, he still has, like, his ideology in the way he speaks. With, the features of a man of intellect. It's supposed to represent, like, because he was his colleague, so he was also German.
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
Is that a fucking kid they have on there?
This child cannot be more than 8 years old.
Okay, so he sympathizes now, as I assume he forgot, but he once did not give a fuck.
It has been a long time since I have seen ether used as an anesthetic.
So, okay, so I did some extra research, and by research I mean I googled it. So it was an effective anesthetic, but it was highly flammable and could easily cause explosions. As well as this, patients often felt a choking sensation, and it could last up to 15 minutes. So that's pretty bad. Well, it was used in the 1960s, but I assume if this is futuristic, that they're using the old ideologies of 1945, I'm not really sure. That's another thing, is the timeline of this is a little confusing, because this is supposed to be in the future. Oh my god, there's an audience.
Everyone is waiting for me to do something.
Oh my god, they have like people fucking watching this shit?
What am I to do?
Ah, you are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
That's fucking bad. Why are you doing that?
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengele will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate the serum.
What is the nature of this serum?
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets in such a public setting. You need not worry, Doctor. I remember my military training as well as my medical knowledge.
What is Dr. Mengele's position?
Dr. Mengele is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest minds. You are fortunate to be his associate.
What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
Well, obviously we ain't doing this shit. Like, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Now, whether or not he, would be okay with that.
I cannot carry out this procedure.
I can see that you don't look well, Doctor. If necessary, Dr. Mengele can take over for you.
Bitch, we ain't doing that.
I'm sorry, Doctor. The ether is necessary for the surgery.
You know what I had
The
to say to that?
scalpel is coated with dried blood. I doubt that anyone has bothered to sterilize it.
Oh, that's so fucking bad, bro. And, yeah, here's some fucking sepsis, bitch. See you later, hasta la vista.
Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
I must leave before the guards apprehend me.
They don't care. They don't give a
This
fuck.
must be the recovery room.
Oh, God.
This patient will never recover.
No?
This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life. It is difficult to see what purpose this surgery serves other than to mutilate the patient.
So, am I supposed to push this?
I smell burnt flesh, but this is obviously not a kitchen.
Yeah, that's probably where they disintegrate the bodies after. So it's less of a recovery room. This is also the place that Ellen saw on the monitor.
A gold watch. I am surprised its owner was able to keep it long enough to reach this place. These pliers must be used for extracting gold fillings and teeth from the corpses.
What's this?
According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here.
Yeah, see? They just do this shit for fun, bro. When people have theories with no proven... It's like building a hypothesis and not actually having enough research into it to theorize it before going into randomized control trials. And before even doing randomized control trials, it's like you skip that part entirely and you're just like, you know what, fuck the research, I'm just gonna, like, just see if this works, fuck it. Like, using them less than animals, because you wouldn't even do this with animals. It's like zero ethics, but we already knew that. That's like the point, but... That's why it's like hard to like forgive this guy, which is why they had to make it so he has no memory of it. But anyway, all right, let's get the fuck out of here. Hey, dude, you don't know what happened. Oh, he doesn't care. There's like literally a there's literally a guard right there, and he does not give a fuck.
How could you so foolishly be caught in the fires?
I was trying to escape, but I was so weak. I fell and got caught.
Why do you risk escaping in such poor physical condition?
That timing was hardly of my own choosing. I learned that I was to be among the next batch of volunteers.
For what were you being given the privilege to volunteer?
Experimentation, they say. Extinction is more like it. Surely you of all people know the regime's plan for the lost tribe.
There is nothing I can do for you.
You can at least help me end my misery. That would give you the pleasure of seeing another one of us die, you cold-hearted bastard.
You know what? As much as I agree with that, don't worry, guy. I got this fucking ether. You might have some choking sensations for 15 minutes, but don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, that feels much better.
Pliers. Okay, I don't want to I don't want to accidentally cut the victim with the pliers, so I'm just gonna save. Because I'm just trying to cut the wires.
I do not know what to do with this.
Hold on, dude. I'm getting there. Use the pliers. Let's hope this doesn't kill him.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I heard this in the hospital when the doctor thought I was sleeping. Waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
He is free, but he has lost consciousness.
Oh, okay. Well, we got a clue from that at least. Kiss him? Interesting. Alright, let's talk to this guy real quick.
I hope you're happy with the regime that you set up. Your science could have saved the world. Instead, it conquered it.
What is the importance of the year 1945? Bitch, that's the Nazi shit. Read a history book, bro. Come on.
What is the importance of the year 1945? It seems to have some significance.
Never forget the year 1945, Nimdok. That was when the truths about you and your unholy experiments came out.
I seem to recall that you speak Latin. What is engraved on this watch?
The engraving says time is truth. And since your time is running out, I'll keep the watch.
I am starting to recall that you do have cause to hate me.
You want to make amends? Get me out of here.
Alright, here you go.
These pliers must be used for extracting gold fillings and teeth from the corpses.
Not what I meant. Give the pliers to the prisoner.
Here, you should be able to escape with this.
Pliers for cutting the wires? Yes, I think this would make escape possible. But don't think that one good deed will make up for all those poor innocents you butchered.
Yeah, definitely not. Shit's not happening, bro. That's why, like I said, that's why they gotta erase his memory. I'm curious to see, like, if he had his memory, I mean, he'd probably still think the same way. But since he has amnesia, it's like, he definitely got corrupted with his scientific experiments. He became basically an evil scientist. He was, like, so into the research that he's begun to see these people like fucking less than animals, like just experiments basically. So, but we already knew that shit.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
Oh, they got it all set up for this poor guy. I love how nobody cares. I'm like walking around. Just kill the guy. They don't give a fuck, bro. They just don't give a fuck.
This man's eyes have been surgically removed. The surgeon who did this has great skill.
What the fuck, bro? See, that's what I'm saying. That's still like, he's like, oh, this guy's eyes have been surgically removed. It's impressive. Like, the fuck? Okay, talk to him.
What have you done to deserve removal of your eyes?
Please, disconnect the wires.
Incredible! A wire connects this patient's optic nerve to a jar containing 2 human eyes.
Okay, you know what? Here's some... So basically they're trying to see if this would... Oh my god. So bad. So bad. Here's some ether, dude.
This should ease your suffering.
The things I see now, a trinity of 3 beasts, one like us, one from the east, one from the steppes. They speak in numbers. A lost tribe of our brothers sleeping on the moon. They sleep in darkness, unseen by the beasts. Such a vision, so tiring. I have to rest.
So another thing is, I just realized this. They just kind of decided to go with this experiment without either. Just fucking realized that, by the way. So us taking the either. My God. Okay. They just went on with it anyway. They didn't give a shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take your eyes real quick. Since you don't seem to care.
He is not conscious.
Let's just go back to the recovery then.
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm not hurt like the others here.
Do you know who I am?
You are Nimdok? You are more frightening in person than in legend.
What do you know of me?
The things you do are terrible. We small ones are your lab rats.
Are you saying that the doctors here have been using children for experimentation?
No, not all the doctors. You and Dr. Mengele sent all the good doctors to the prison yard.
So, I am a legend to you.
Yes, but we have our own legends. Legends that owe nothing to your regime. You will fail, no matter how many of us you cut apart.
Why do you say that the regime will fail?
The golem will finish you. It will not be mastered by your regime. The golem will wake up, and when it sees with its own eyes the evil you have done, it will turn on you and save us.
Okay, so there's a golem. Good to know.
Get some rest.
We will not rest until your regime is destroyed.
Emergency! The prisoners have seized the compound. Gather all research materials and evacuate to the bunker. Evacuate!
These files appear to have been packed in a hurry.
Use the jar with the box.
It is safely hidden in the box.
Oh. Well, you fucking have 2 of them, it seems, but okay.
The prisoners blocked the gate. I must persuade them to let me pass.
Yeah, the first one obviously won't work. Like, I forgot. Sorry, I don't know, I forgot what happened. Sorry, let me in.
You must let me go. With these materials, I may be able to remedy the atrocities I have committed.
You can't fool me, Nimdok. You are an unredeemable butcher. But you are one of us, like it or not.
Does that mean you will allow me to go?
Since you did help us to escape, we'll give you a head start. Then we'll hunt you down and kill you like the dog you are.
I must leave this place. It seems I was once the wolf. Now I am the quarry. Faces. Faces of people in torture.
Oh, I just see that now. I thought those were cicadas. Yeah, those are faces. Ah, jeez. How the fuck did that happen?
I know this place. Some of my greatest accomplishments were made here. Morphogenics. The ability to reorganize DNA at will. Did Am discover my work in this area? Is this how he was able to alter Benny and play other cruel tricks on the rest of us?
See, that makes more sense. That's fucked up. Yeah, I was wondering that, because it's not like they have he has magic or some shit. He's just technologically advanced. So that makes sense. It was based on Nimdok's experiments. That's why he was even able to fucking... So not only is he torturing Nimdok, but he's using Nimdok's shit to torture everybody else.
A teletype machine. There is a message in it. The message reads, "Cease all work on Project Perfect Image. Confidential. The leader is dead. Having looked on the face of the future, using the prototype device. This leaves the regime ripe for invasion. Destroy all work in progress. This technology must not be allowed to fall into the hands of the enemy.
Yeah, so perfect image is obviously a reference to eugenics, which once again was something used by the Nazis to justify their treatments of the Jews, the disabled people, LGBT people, basically anyone that doesn't look like them. It's very unscientific and it's very fucking stupid. But we already knew that, obviously. We can see the references they're trying to show here.
The legends are true. This must be the golem of lost tribe folklore. This golem appears to be made of steel and molded clay. This vat contains a silvery liquid. Mercury, perhaps. This resembles a light switch.
At least that fucking sound effect went away. Shit's loud as hell.
I see a mirror. It was obscured by the light. What is this mirror doing here? No reaction. This golem has no soul. These eyes fit into the golem's sockets perfectly.
Oh, we gonna kiss the golem? Let's fucking go, dude.
The man caught in the barbed wire said to waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
Okay, so we're gonna wake him up.
Gollum, wake up. Time is truth. The truth is that I regret any crimes I committed in my past life. The truth is that this is all an illusion manufactured by Am. The truth is that for me, it shall always be 1945.
Okay, so I got this fucking guy on my side. He was hypnotized by my spell, okay? Clearly Prince Charming.
Gollum, you are to obey all my orders. Gollum, follow me into the laboratory.
Nimdok, I was afraid I had lost you back there. It is good to see you and our new friend.
Yeah, 'cause you a bitch.
How did you escape the mob?
Did you forget that the compound has a secret escape route? Well, no matter. I see that you have revived the golem.
You know about the golem?
Of course! Part of the master plan is to strip the lost tribe of everything, even their folklore.
Oh, I see. So this is literally something made by the Lost Tribe and we're using it under our regime to literally kill them using their own fucking folklore. That's so fucked up.
I read the teletype. What is Project Perfect Image?
That was a secret project in the area of reflective surfaces. It bestows the clarity to see yourself with utter objectivity. Unfortunately, it worked too well.
You mean that it worked well enough to drive the leader into committing suicide?
The leader's death is a serious blow to us all. But our golem is more than powerful enough to destroy the lost tribe.
Excuse me, Doctor. I need to get a breath of fresh air.
Hey, since the fucking mirror worked on him, how about you use this mirror on yourself, buddy?
I should keep this. It may prove useful.
Does it, like, use the mirror with the doctor, then?
Oh my god! No!
Dr. Mengele is as pale as a ghost.
Yeah, 'cause he finally saw that he's a fucking dumb fuck.
Dr. Mengele is in a state of shock.
That's right, buddy. Okay. Hey, Gollum.
Gollum, follow me outside.
Nimdok, I knew that you would lead us to where the regime would resume its atrocities. We are here to make you pay for what you did to us. To pay in blood.
Well, we're not gonna destroy the fucking tribe.
Golem, guard the bunker entrance. I will return.
Return momentarily. Okay, that's what he said.
What did you see in the mirror?
I saw my own soul, Nimdok. It was so black. That mirror. You must destroy it before it undoes us all.
Excuse me.
So is it like I have to use the mirror on myself? Just use the mirror.
Oh my God. It is true. 1945. Turning my Jewish parents over to the Nazis for extermination. I have found the lost tribe. It is me.
Oh. Yeah, that seems important. I probably should have done that from the start, huh? He's the fucking lost tribe. He turned his own Jewish parents over, so he's Jewish. And he gave his parents over for experimentation, either to save himself, and then became so horrified with that he began to lose his empathy and began to experiment on all these fucking people to embody eugenics. Or it could mean that he was so caught up in his shit that he like did it to his own parents. I'm going probably with the first theory here.
Don't give in to them. With the serum, we can live forever. The research was valid and warranted. Don't give them the golem. Have it kill them instead.
Nah.
Golem, I transfer control of you over to the lost tribe.
So, you admit your crimes. But that does not release you from punishment. Now the golem will serve the purpose for which it was constructed. Golem, kill Nimdok.
We're not as alike as I thought, Nimdok. The spark of humanity somewhere, always that wretched little spark. You've confronted your past, but you refuse to continue your research. That's what I asked you to do. Since you now identify with your victims, I suppose it's only right that I let you experience their tortures too. Ah, you. You're the last player in my little game. I urge you, do not fail, as the others have failed.